everybody, this is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Uncensored Report, and I'm here to talk about bias again. And I just did a report the other day, and I was talking about how the local major media is biased. And I went through the headlines, and I even put it up on the screen going through there. And it got me thinking again today because I saw it again, how we're just surrounded by progressive media that likes to put out the perception that they're non-biased, that they're non-partisan, and they're very partisan. And what got me thinking about it again was when I read WWSB and they put Meals on Wheels faces a sharp funding cut under the Trump proposed budget. So right there, they're giving the average reader the thought that, oh my God, Trump's out there cutting Meals on Wheels and it's going to be a sharp cut. And it's not true. It's not accurate. Again, fake media, almost just about. If you look it up, and you can Snopes this, and although I can't stand Snopes, I'll guarantee you Snopes will support me in this because what I'm going to tell you is dead accurate on this one. And hopefully Snopes is accurate. But Snopes, and you can see, Trump is out there, and basically he's got a blueprint of a budget that hasn't even been approved and can still be changed. It eliminates the Community Development Block Grant. That's a CDBG. Okay, that is the grant that provides funding, and albeit partial funding, not even a lot of funding, to Meals on Wheels groups. And they do this to a variety of states out there. So they'll say, here's your funding in this community block, development block grant. What you do with it is up to you, and the states divvy it up. Meals on Wheels is one of the programs that falls under that. But if you even go even further, the Meals on Wheels national programs out there don't even receive the bulk of their funding sources from this grant, the CDBG grant. So the impact of it is an unknown. It's an unknown out there. It's not a sharp funding cut. Meals on Wheels faces sharp funding cut. They cannot support that whatsoever. Also within the article, WWSB talks about Colin Kaepernick, the 49ers guy that kneeled during the national anthem. They put him up on a pedestal because he donated $50,000 to Meals on Wheels. Oh, look how great he is. Oh, he's awesome. Is it great that he did that? Yeah. Did he need to put the guy up on a pedestal? No, I don't think so. With a lot of the rhetoric he spit out and some of his actions, I don't think so. And then they took a swing at Trump in there. They said it came a day after President Donald Trump took a swipe at Kaepernick during the campaign-style rally. So two swipes at him there. Took a swipe at Kaepernick. No, what he said is the day prior, NFL owners said, look, 70% of them, or an owner said 70% of us don't want to go near Kaepernick because we don't want to get a tweet from Donald. And Donald referred to that comment during his rally. And campaign-style rally, they're trying to put a negative spin on it. It was more of a rally to get out there and talk to people about the healthcare plan and he's using these, if they want to call it a rally, these gatherings to go out and communicate directly with the people because he's having a problem with mass media effectively communicating his message. And so for that, I appreciate what he's doing. And you see this kind of stuff all the time with the Herald, SNN, WWSB, where they're left-leaning. That Alan Cohen's guy, who just drives me crazy. I can't watch him. I told in my other report, I said, look, he's got illegal immigrants, and they did this whole sympathy on them. They try to play to our weakness, feeling sympathetic for the illegals that came in. Then 2 days later, he had a guy come in talking about hate crimes against Muslims and Islam, which is bad. And I'm glad they did that. But they used somebody with CARE. CARE has a known tatter pass, which I put up there. I put all factual information. I would not have brought in a representative for CARE for that. Bring in somebody else. Bring in an Islam leader that talks about it. Because I do believe there are some hate crimes directed at Islam and at Muslims because of everything that's going on. I believe that's accurate. I just think when you use somebody like CARE, you take away from the credibility there. And it doesn't just stop with TV and paper. The progressiveness extends to the radio shows too. I can tell you the owner, Jim, over at WSRQ. He had heartburn, major heartburn with me because of my right leanings. Donnie and Bob had major issues with him because of their conservative beliefs. I had my stuff edited, which is why I left there. He's very left leaning, and he'll tell you that. WSLR, most of the talent over there and their platform is left leaning. So in terms of media that has a significant force, has a great engagement or reach, The Scoop, the Uncensored Report, is one of the few out there that's right-leaning. Probably within Sarasota County, the only that's right-leaning out there that can get the message out there. And this may explain why I get the weird looks from the media, the politicians, and everybody try to minimize the Scoop and the impact that we have. Oh, I don't read it. Oh, that's a rag. Oh, they don't know what he's talking about. And they always try to minimize you, which is pretty funny. When I go to these events, most of the media personality give you this weird look. They don't want to come anywhere near you. They just hate you. All except for like Chris Brantley with WWSB, John Rogers with WFLA, Isabel Mascarenas with WTSB. They're cordial to me. The others, though, I don't think they want me anywhere near them. I was once told by a Herald reporter who's no longer with them that most of the media doesn't like me because what I'm doing is taken away from them and they're putting their jobs at risk, which is the same thing I heard from that local rag here that's been trying to get me knocked out of the way and taken down for the longest time. And what's really strange is because the demographics, if you look at the demographics of Sarasota County, it's right-leaning. Yet you have nobody that represents them out there in the media, which is what I'm hearing. And I guess my whole point of this is when they put out headlines like that, and trust me, in media, headlines are everything out there. They may not mean anything to the common person that's reading the article. They may not even catch it, but it is everything. And I just wish that these stations, instead of going out there and trying to put out this perception that they're nonpartisan, that they're not biased left or right, that they would be honest with people like I am. I'm right-leaning. You guys know that. I'm left on a lot of local issues. A lot of people think I'm a Democrat when they talk about environment or growth issues. They think I'm a Democrat. But just be honest with the public when you're out there pushing propaganda or some narrative that your editors or publishers want you to push. That's all I'm asking for, folks. What say you? This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with Scoop News.